This is episode 15 of Sell Yourself Fearlessly. Stop being afraid of the word no. Well, welcome back to Sell Yourself Fearlessly, the show for entrepreneurs who love what they do, but hate sales. We're going to help you remove fear and uneasiness when selling your own product or service so that you can uncover more opportunities, spend more time on the things that you enjoy, and ultimately earn the money you deserve. My name is Scott Whitney, and this is a Scott Whitney and Podworks production. We're broadcasting live from one of our studios here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And besides our live broadcast, which you can check out on our Facebook page, a video and audio version of this episode is available on demand at all your favorite podcast and video distribution platforms. We're also on the social media as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's stop being afraid of the word no, shall we? Now, I think it's safe to say that most salespeople avoid getting the word no from a prospect or client like the plague. They often go under the premise of a book called Getting to Yes, where you're supposed to ask a series of questions that will elicit a series of yeses back from your prospect. And I guess that's some sort of voodoo brainwashing methodology so that because the prospect keeps saying yes, yes, yes back to you, when you finally ask for the deal, they naturally say, yes, you must have my money. That's kind of wacky. And it really avoids your ability to ask the hard questions, which helps you understand really what's going on in your account. There's a really good book out there called Never Split the Difference, Negotiate as If Your Life Depends on It, by a guy named Chris Voss. Chris was an FBI negotiator. And he's got a great premise about how to look at the word no. What Chris says, and I completely agree with this, is that no is the start of negotiations, not the end of it. You know, we've all been conditioned to be afraid of this whole scary no thing. But it's a statement, I think, of perception, much more than a fact from this prospect of yours. I think it means more like, I need to pump the brakes a little bit on what we're talking about. Because here's the truth. Most people, most people, are interested in sticking with the status quo. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, people want to stick with the status quo. And so a lot of people use the no as a temporary fix to keep them in the status quo, to slow things down a bit. But here's the thing. No really tells you where you stand in an account. And it can inform you of what you should be doing in the account. So I want you to train yourself to hear no as something other than a rejection, that it's more likely a much deeper thing. It could mean, I'm just not ready yet, or I don't understand, or maybe I can't afford it, or I need to talk to somebody, or I need more information, or that's not quite what I'm looking for. See, by knowing this information, and more importantly, by approaching a no as just a need for more information, it'll give you guidance on how to proceed. And ultimately, that'll make you more efficient at running your accounts, running your sales. And it will help you understand how to handle what is an objection within the process of helping people uncover that you can help them with their business. So in other words, no is where the fun begins. It's where the negotiation starts. All right, that's it. Hey, if you have a question or comment or suggestion, send it off to podcast at scottwhitneyacademy.com. Again, podcast at scottwhitneyacademy.com. All right, big news. Mentioned this last episode as well. We've got a brand new webinar I'd like to share with you guys. It's called How I Use a One-Page Sales Formula to Close More Service-Based Businesses Without High-Pressure Gimmicks, Offering Deep Discounts, or Feeling Insecure about my offer. Put a ton of work in it. It's about 50-ish or so minutes. It's a big note taker. You got to come with some paper and a pen because there's a lot of content to absorb here. It's pretty neat stuff. If you're interested in attending, all you got to do is click on the link that will be included in the description here in the podcast episode. For those of you who are listening and don't see that link, it's a bit.ly link. So bit.ly/one page sales formula. One is spelled out ONE. So bit.ly/one page sales formula. All right, that's it. You guys get out there now and sell yourself fearlessly.